644-5846. Este verano, disfruta, aprende, sigue descubriendo. Síguenos en las redes, vuelve a escucharnos, escúchanos en los podcasts. Este verano, sumérgete en Vaughan Radio.
Inglés, gramática fácil, ejercicios es un libro de autoestudio que está pensado para acompañar a nuestro bestseller Inglés, gramática fácil. El libro trabaja desde las estructuras más básicas hasta las más complejas a través de ejercicios clásicos de Vaughan, como la traducción inversa, la formación de preguntas y respuestas o la práctica de oraciones afirmativas, negativas e interrogativas. También incluye ejercicios clásicos como completar o unir frases. Su estructura sigue el orden de Inglés, gramática fácil, libro de referencia de gramática de Vaughan Systems, por lo que Inglés, gramática fácil, ejercicios es perfecto para consolidar lo aprendido. Incluye más de 700 ejercicios escritos, así como 180 ejercicios enfocados en el listening. Incluye audio descargable en MP3.
Consíguelo en nuestras tiendas Vaughan o en grupovaughan.com.
Emprender es crear algo valioso, algo relevante, donde antes no había nada. Emprender es convertir una idea, una reflexión, una ilusión en un imperio. Pequeño o grande, es aspirar a crear un vergel donde antes solo había erial.
No siempre es fácil poner en marcha un nuevo proyecto y menos aún alcanzar el éxito como líder de equipos. Si quieres descubrir las claves del éxito de la mano de Richard Vaughan y Javier Fernández Aguado, no te pierdas las 2 nuevas convocatorias del seminario Emprender y Liderar, las claves del éxito. Debido a la gran demanda y al éxito de las anteriores convocatorias, tienes 2 nuevas oportunidades. El jueves 27 de septiembre o el jueves 25 de octubre de 16:30 a 20:30 horas en Áncora, Madrid, calle Trafalgar 6. Solicita más información en grupovaughan.com/seminario. En verano, sigue disfrutando, aprendiendo. Este verano, sumérgete en Vaughan Radio. Este verano, sumérgete en Vaughan Radio. Si no agarras el tema del inglés ahora, con decisión y firmeza, no llegarás a saberlo nunca. Siempre tendrás un nivel medio. Infórmate, grupovaughan.com. Aquí comienza Inglés Online TVE.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's called Inglés Online TVE. Inglés Online TVE. Yes, Inglés Online TVE. And today it's class number 123. So we are reviewing the content from our course on Televisión Española en La Dos, and we review the content. Now, if you missed it, if you missed the show today, this morning, in Spain, on TV, no te preocupes. You can see it all. Don't worry. You can see it all on YouTube. And of course, if you want to subscribe and get even more content, more than the show, more than the radio show, you want a teacher to help you, you want to follow the classes a tu ritmo, at your own pace, with extra content in your own online portal, you can do that by visiting the website Curso de Inglés Online TVE.com. Curso de Inglés Online TVE.com is the website. And we have a special deal, a special price right now for you as well. So if you're looking at this, now is the time. We're going to go ahead, though, and get started. Hold on. Pilar is writing in. Hello. She says, hi, Kyle and everybody. At least I can see you on my PC. So she can see us today. Hello, Maria Pilar. Belen says, hi, folks. How are you doing? I'm fine and ready to see the show and learn a bit more. What about you? And what about the teacher? Is he ready to teach us? Ya veremos. Ya veremos. What do you think? Juanjo, are we ready? Am I ready? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Dudonel says, hello, bro, and everybody. Ricardo says, hi, I'm from Mexico. We're on party because of the match with Suecia. Okay, we don't say we're on party. It's a day off. Really? Do you get a day off because of the World Cup? Eso es. That's right. Celebrating. A tope. A tope. People enjoy. Eso, people seem to enjoy that little grito. All right.
Qué padre.
Qué padre. All right. So we've got, let's see. Uruguay. For all you World Cup fans, Uruguay has defeated Saudi Arabia. Did you know that? Uruguay defeated Saudi Arabia. Sweden. Oh, boy. Sweden has beaten Mexico. I apologize, but Sweden has beaten Mexico, everybody. And Korea knocked off Germany. Germany. Hasta luego. They're gone. They're out of it.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego, amigos. That's right. Yeah. Which is a big surprise. Es una sorpresa, no, Juanjo? It's a big surprise, right? To see Germany get knocked off like that. 2-0 from Korea. Wow. Big result. Okay. Belen says, congrats, Ricardo. He says, I'm from Mexico. We're on a holiday. Yeah, but they lost, unfortunately. Okay, thanks to Korea. He says, yes. Ándale. Yes, ándale. Exactly. All right. Okay, everybody, it's time. Let's get started, everybody. How about today's beginner content?
Nivel básico.
Well, here we are, beginner content. People are chatting, still chatting about the World Cup. Ivan says, tomorrow's Colombia against Senegal. It'll be really exciting. It will be. Yeah. And bye-bye, Germany. What a pity. Yeah, I agree. I mean, Germany is a strong team. So, you know, it's in a way it's entertaining to see them I mean, if you support other teams, it's interesting to see them get knocked out. But on the other hand, a good team, you know, you want to be playing against good teams. It's satisfying to beat good teams and to play against good teams. So having Germany eliminated is, I don't know, I think it's surprising. It's a bit of a shock to a lot of people. And Belen says, we'll see what Spain does next Sunday. That's true. Actually, we'd say this Sunday. Este domingo. This Sunday. Because next Sunday is the Sunday that belongs to next week. So today's Wednesday. This Friday is in 2 days. If you say next Friday is 9 days from now. It's not the next Friday in chronological order. The next Friday is actually this Friday. Next Friday is 9 days from now. It's a little bit strange. Anyway, beginner content. Can he drive? No, he can't. ¿Puede conducir o sabe conducir? No. No sabe. No sabe conducir. He doesn't know how to drive. Can he? No, he can't. So this is a great way to practice intonation. The intonation here is very important. I remember when I think of can and can't intonation, I always remember when I first came to Spain and I was teaching in 2004, right? 14 years ago, I had a student in a very big company, a very well-known international company. I had one-to-one class with a guy named Miguel Angel. And so I would go all the way. I would travel about 30 minutes to have class with Miguel Angel. And we had a system. This was before WhatsApp on the phone, right? So, but we had a system where I said, okay, if you can't make it, if you're going to cancel, send me a message, an SMS, or call me. So one day, I'm on my way to the office, and I get this call, and I answer the phone. I didn't recognize the number, but I answered the phone, and it says, and I hear a voice on the other end of the phone saying, "Good morning, Kyle. This is Miguel Angel. I'm sorry, but I can come to class today." And I said, "What? I'm sorry, but I can come to class. Why are you apologizing if you can come to class? What's the problem?" And he said, no, I cannot come. I cannot come. Ah, you mean you can't come to class? So because he used an affirmative style intonation, I didn't understand him. So can and can't, there's a very important difference in intonation here. Not just relying on the T, can't, but a question of intonation. So for example, you can say, I can drive a car. I can't drive a car. I can eat a sandwich. I can't eat a sandwich. I can go to the airport. I can't go to the airport. I can read a book. I can't read a book. I can speak Spanish. I can't speak Spanish. I can speak French. I can't speak French. Da, 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 da. Affirmative. Da, 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 da. Negative. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. You see, the intonation is very different. So we stress can't. We stress the negative. We don't stress the affirmative with can and can't. There are exceptions. I mean, an exception would be if you could do something abnormal, like run 100 meters in 10 seconds. There are only 4 or 5 people in the world that can do that. So I can't run 100 meters in 10 seconds. But Usain Bolt can run 100 meters in 10 seconds. He can do it. So we emphasize can because it's something abnormal that he can do. Wow, he can do that? Wow. But generally speaking, we don't emphasize the affirmative. We don't emphasize can. We do emphasize can't. So can he drive? No, he can't. He can't. He can't drive. He can't drive. He can't ride a bicycle. He can't ride a motorcycle. He can't walk, and he can't take the metro. I don't know how he's going to get to work. So our beginner sentence, can he drive? ¿Puede conducir or sabe conducir? It's, yeah, we could say, do you know how to drive? Do you know how to play the guitar? Yes, I can, or no, I can't. Do you? Yes, I do. Do you know how to play the guitar? Yes, I do. Do you know how to play the guitar? No, I don't. Can you play? Yes, I can. Can you play? No, I can't. Right? So you always have to match the auxiliary verb in the short answer. You want to match that up. Also, you want to match it, and then the intonation is very important. So the first sentence today, can he drive? No, he can't. Okay. Yolanda writes in, our friend Yolanda says, I'm not following the World Cup closely, but I'm under the impression that it's all topsy-turvy, upside down, the wrong way around. Yeah, it seems to be that way. A lot of teams, there are a lot of upsets, right? A lot of teams that are maybe expected to lose that are winning, and a lot of teams that are expected to lose that are losing. So anything can happen. Deuterno says, I can see Kyle, but Kyle can't see me. Sure. Okay, let's push forward with today's intermediate content.
Nivel intermedio.
Where's the meeting going to take place? Where does this show take place? Tomar lugar, to take place. This show, the presentation of the show takes place in Madrid. The presentation of the show takes place on Calle Orense in Madrid. It takes place in the Vaughan office at Calle Orense number 69 in Madrid. That's where the recording takes place. That's where the live broadcasts take place. Tomar lugar, tener lugar, bueno, to tomar lugar, to take place. But some shows take place in another studio. Someday I'll do a little video and show you the other studio. This is our main studio, Studio A. We call it the big studio. And this studio is most appropriate for going live to air. But we also have another studio behind this wall. On this side, there is another studio, the small studio, which we mostly use for pre-recording. Para pregrabar, to pre-record things, to record audio resources for for products, for books, for courses, and any other sort of random things, for jingles, for music, anything that we can record in there. We can also go live from that studio, but most of the live broadcasts take place from this main studio, which is in the window here in our office at Calle Orense 69, primera planta, Orense 69, first floor here in Madrid. Now, to take place is a structure, tomar lugar, to take place. So I have had shows take place in many different studios. This show live takes place in this room. The recording of it in the past has taken place in that small studio. Before this, we used to have another studio in another part of Madrid where old shows took place. We had a live studio where a lot of the live recordings or live shows took place. And then we also had another studio, a small studio where some of the recordings took place as well. So to take place is the structure. Now, Dudonel says take part is correct. Well, take part is to, you say tomar parte, no? To be involved in something. Like, usually I don't have guests that take part in this show, that participate. So that's a different phrasal verb, Dudonel. Cuidado, be careful. To take place is like tener lugar, to have, to occur in a location. But to take part is to be involved. A lot of people are taking part in this. People are taking part in the event. They're being involved in it. Okay. Our friend O'Neill writes in, Gutierrez Fernandez says, I love the translation exercises you do, but some people say translation isn't good at all when learning English. What do you think about it? I think translation, I think both are correct. I think translation, focused translation, and specific translation of short sentences is very, very good. I think it is one of the best things you can do to learn English. And our books, we have translation books that I'm looking to the side because I was looking to see if I have one, but I call it La Pieza Clave del Método Vaughan, a key piece. And translation sentences are very good because it forces you to learn to say specific things, very specific sentences to say, not more or less this, but no, exactly. ¿Cómo se dice exactamente eso? How do you say exactly that? So people tend to stick with what they are comfortable with. People tend to speak with terms and vocabulary that they are comfortable with. So in a free-formed conversation, a free-flowing conversation, people will stay within their comfort zone. But the translation sentences are very good because they push you outside the comfort zone. They broaden that circle. So I do believe in translation. I think translation is a good tool. Translating fixed sentences to learn and improve grammar. But trying to translate your thought, constantly translating your thinking as you improvise and just try to speak Spanish in English, that is not good. Right? That is not good. Trying to learn how to say specific focused sentences in English, how to learn the English equivalent of specific ideas, which is the premise of the Vaughan translation booklet and the translation sentences, that is very good. A tremendously effective tool. It works very well. But what isn't good is trying to, like I said, speak Spanish in English and word for word literally translating. That doesn't work. You have to learn how we say certain ideas in English, how we say certain things in English. That's very important. Okay? So hopefully I've answered your question, O'Neill, who wrote in. By the way, if you have any questions, si tienes preguntas o dudas, mándamelas. Send me your questions on YouTube. Inglés Online TVE. We're live. Estamos en directos. We're live. Now, Belen says, it took place yesterday. It took place in the 18th century. It took place in City Hall. When did it take place? Didn't it take place in the swimming pool? It'll take place this Sunday. True. To take place. What is the meaning of going to take place? Is it correct? Where's the meaning of going to... Nin writes in. Well, to take place is tener lugar. To occur in a location. Right? I'll see where the meeting is going to take place, but the teacher will tell us, says Belen. Okay, so to take place. It took place in 1992 outside a post office. Outside a post office, en una oficina de correos. Una oficina de correos. Outside a post office, there was a meeting. When I ran into, I saw Tom Cruise on the street. Really? Where? Outside a post office in 1992. I ran into him. Tropecé con él. I ran into him outside a post office in 1992. Where did the meeting take place? It took place outside a post office in 1992. It took place in my office. The meeting, my job interview was with Richard Vaughan. It took place in his office. It was very informal. It took place in his office. It didn't take place in a human resources office. My job interview with Vaughan Systems took place in 2003 in Richard Vaughan's office on Calle Eduardo Dato in Madrid. That's where it took place. It didn't take place in a human resources office. It didn't take place in an office tower. It didn't take place in a restaurant. It took place in Richard's office. Okay? To take place. So our example, it took place in 1992 outside a post office. Dudonel says, some native teachers think that translation hinders students' ability to speak English continuously and automatically. Is it true? Well, I think you could see my previous answer, Dudonel. It depends. Focused translation, good. Translating random thoughts without a teacher to correct you and without a known answer to control you is bad. But focused translation, where you know the answer or where you have a teacher there to correct you, that is good. That is very helpful. So hopefully that answers your question, Dudonel. Okay, let's push forward with today's advanced content.
Nivel avanzado.
It's a shame that they fell out with each other. They're regretting it now. So to fall out with someone is to have your relationship deteriorate. It's also, as a noun, a falling out. We had a falling out. We fell out with each other. When I was young, once I fell out with my brother. We were mad at each other for a few weeks, but then we made up. We recuperated. We recovered the relationship. But you could say also with a romantic relationship with my girlfriend, we had a falling out. Which is true. I had a falling out with an old girlfriend and we broke up. Yeah, it's true. Sometimes it happens. You have a falling out. I fell out with my girlfriend. We fell out with each other. But then So, and then now we're regretting it. So that's the example. We had a falling out. The example is, it's a shame. Es una pena. Qué pena. It's a shame they fell out with each other. They're regretting it now. To regret something, to wish that something didn't happen. Like, I regret spending all that money. I regret buying that model of telephone. I should have got a different one. I regret buying that one. I don't regret coming to Spain. It was a good choice. Things have been good here. I don't regret coming here. To regret. So here, it's a shame they fell out with each other. They are regretting it now. They're regretting it now. Okay, questions from listeners. If you have any questions, write in on the chat. Send me your questions about the English language, about today's content, whatever it may be. Let's see. Belen says, it's a shame, it's a pity, it's too bad. Exactly, it's a shame, it's a pity, it's too bad. Qué pena. Qué pena. Qué pena. It's a shame, it's a pity, it's too bad. Now, Dino Bot. Hey, Dino Bot, this is a new participant. Thanks for writing in, my friend. He says, I have a question. When is used, be careful, when is the auxiliary verb to do used in an affirmative sentence? Is it for emphasis in the sentence? Absolutely. Well done. In fact, I do speak Chinese. I bet you didn't think that. I do know the answer. Nobody knows the answer. He doesn't know the answer. But yeah, and you know what? De hecho, sí. It's like saying, when you say, sí, sé la respuesta. Yes, I do know the answer. Sé la respuesta. I know the answer. Sí, sé la respuesta. Sí, like, yes, I do know the answer. So do is exactly what you said. DinoBot999 on YouTube. That's absolutely the case. It is used as extra emphasis for something that is not. So normally it's not an affirmative, but in this case it is. You know, I do. So if a friend of mine says, imagine I'm visiting Canada and someone says, Kyle, do you live in Madrid? Yes, in fact, I do live in Madrid. I live in Madrid. I do live in Madrid. Nobody else here lives in Madrid, but I do live in Madrid. So I can use it exactly like you say to emphasize an affirmative. Well done. Beren says, that story sounds familiar to me. The same thing happened to me, but I'm not regretting it now, says Belen. Yes. It's a shame they fell out with each other. They're regretting it now. But she's not regretting it now. Yes, sometimes you just have to move on. Belen says, I do like Kyle's show, but that kind of means that you would expect that you don't like it. You know what? I do like Kyle's show. Well, thank you, Belen. Dudinel says, please, what does it mean exactly? What does the idiom, careful with your word order, Dudinel. What does the idiom to beat a dead horse mean? Instead of what does mean? What does the idiom mean? It means to continue trying to convince someone that's already convinced, or continue telling someone that something's important after they already know. You're making an effort that is redundant and no longer necessary. You're beating a dead horse, we say. So the effort is no longer relevant. Okay, a couple more questions coming in, but I don't have time. I'm out of time. Save your questions for tomorrow, folks. Write in tomorrow, and I'll try my best to get to those, but we're out of time. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Este verano tenemos un montón de planes para ti y tus hijos, para toda la familia. Ven a Vaughan. Disfruta el verano con Vaughan.